Hello everyone, welcome to MBA Karo. One of the topics which was asked in SNAP 1 as well as SNAP 2 was modal verbs. A lot of students were asking what are modal verbs and how to answer questions based on them. See, it is not difficult at all. You must have heard of these words, just that you did not know the terminology. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what are the different modal verbs where they are used. For example, this time it was a question asked that in which of the sentences is he asking for permission. So modal verbs have different usages for asking permission, for giving permission, for possibility. Okay, they could be used for telling some ability of a person to make an offer, etc. So in this video, I'll tell you all those test cases where these are used and which one to use when based on tense or formality, etc. Okay, so please watch this video and after this you should be able to understand these in detail. So you must have heard of these words may, should, might, need to, can, could, etc. So these are all called modal verbs. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. You can also join my Telegram group MBA Karo to discuss on MBA exam relation stuff. So modal verbs, these are special verbs. These are helping verbs, and they show these things. These are usually helper verbs, okay, or auxiliary verbs. So these are the terms used for additional verbs, auxiliary or helper verb. They show possibility, intent, ability, necessity. So these kind of things are shown by them. Examples are can, may, must, shall, will, could, might, should, would, etc. So I will discuss that where are these things used. Okay, so they are used to show probability, ability, permission, request, offers, invitations, suggestions, and obligations. So different uses. Let us look at each of these uses individually. So first, talking about probability. So if you study mathematics, you know is that probability is from 0 to 1. So probability means that it starts from 0 to 1. Okay. So when something is 0, you call that it is impossible. Okay. Then you have some possibility that ranges between 0 to 1. And when it is definite, you say that it is 100%. Isn't it? So same goes here. Probabilities of different types, and while expressing in words, you use different modal verbs for them. So impossibility will have cannot, can't. I mean, in the short form, you write can't or cannot. Okay, he couldn't. Now, couldn't is basically used for past. Could is past of can. Okay, so impossibility means that something did not happen or did not happen in the past or cannot happen in the present or future. Like you cannot be serious. Okay, they can't be true. So that is impossibility where you say that this is not at all possible. So zero possibility. Then possibility, something is possible. So we use words like may. Okay, may come by car, might be at home. Okay, it can be good, it can be cold here in winter. That dog can be dangerous. That dog may, might, could be dangerous. Okay. Now, one thing to understand here is that why do we use, what is the difference between these two? Okay, when do we use that dog can be dangerous? That dog may, might, or could be dangerous. Okay, so what is the difference in those two cases? In the first case, when it says that dog can be dangerous, you are not sure. Okay, you do not know. Whenever you are unsure, you use can. Okay, when you have slight surety that okay, that dog may be dangerous. So can be dangerous का मतलब है कि you have no idea about the dog. Okay, you have no idea, but when you say may be dangerous, you have that okay, some dogs are dangerous, so this dog can also be dangerous. Okay, then you have certainty, although they won't ask you what is the difference between them, just telling you. So these things, possibility, can be, could be, might be. Okay, now difference between that, might is something of like may, might is past tense of may. Similarly, apart from that, sometimes may is used in a formal way, not here, but some, if you ask about permission and all, may is more formal word. So that is the difference between can and may. Certainty, the words are must, should, okay, must. Okay, so whenever we use must, should, that means that is certain. So three kinds of possibilities: impossibility, possibility, and certainty through modal verbs. Okay. Now, when we talk about ability, ability means that you can do something or you cannot do something. She can speak several languages, she cannot swim well. So again, ability can be in a positive way, it can be in a negative way also. Like this is positive, that she can speak, he cannot swim, so it's a negative one. So ability does not mean that it is always positive, it can be in negative terms also. I can see you from my window, I couldn't see you at the party. Now this is present and this is past. So can, could is basically present and past, so it was past tense. Someone is talking about some event that happened in the past. Swati could have cried cat, but she didn't take the test. So could have, okay. Could have, basically when you use that if thing, matlab, whenever you say that something could have been done but it did not happen, okay, so there all we use could have. Okay, so we say that I could have done better, but I could. Whenever you have some reason, wherein you have some reason for that, or you try to justify that. Swati could have cracked it, but she did take the test. Okay, that thing could have happened, but did not happen because this. I could have danced all night. Now this looks some partial thing, but it could have some reason. So wherever we have a reason for something, we use could have. Okay, something could have been done but did not happen. So whenever possibility was there but did not happen, that is used by could have or this model. Then next is permission. Okay, so permission also there are three types, like asking, you ask someone, you give permission, or you refuse permission. Again, simple to get. See, ask is can I ask a question, could you go home, could we go home, or may I come in. Now what is the difference between these three? So this is the least formal. आपको याद होगा जब आप स्कूल में पढ़ते थे तो टीचर से पूछते थे मे आई कम इन. कैन मीन्स यस यू कैन कम इन, यू हैव द पोटेंशियल, आप आ सकते हो ना. लेकिन अगर आप फॉर्मली रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हो, सो दिस इज द मोस्ट फॉर्मल वर्ड. तो ये फॉर्मेलिटी का डिफरेंस आता है, बस और कुछ नहीं है. यू कैन से ईदर ऑफ द थिंग्स. सो कैन मीन्स यस यू आर आस्किंग, मे मीन्स यू आर गिविंग रिस्पेक्ट, मोर रिस्पेक्ट. दैट इज वाई स्कूल में जब आप जाते थे, मे आई कम इन सर, मे आई कम इन मैम, सो ये बोलते थे ना. सो दैट इज द रीजन दैट इट इज मोर फॉर्मल. ओके, सो लीस्ट फॉर्मल ये बीच में आता है फॉर्मेलिटी के लेवल में, और ये सबसे ज्यादा फॉर्मल होता है, मे आई. Now, when you give permission, you can. So, when you ask, it becomes the modal verb comes before the noun or pronoun. Similarly, in giving permission, it changes. Like can you की जगह you can. Students can. अगर इसको ask में convert करना है, can I borrow your pen, like this you will convert. Can students travel? So like this. So whenever you give permission, it becomes the assertive form. You can borrow. Okay, students can travel, you may go home. Okay, again may is more formal way of speaking. That's it, nothing different in that. Refusing permission, you can't go, may not carry. Okay, so again refusing uses no word. So this is about permission. Okay, so in the examination there was a question about in which he is asking for permission. So may I come in, that was one of the sentences, so that was the answer. Now then you have request, offers and invitations. So they might ask you about these also, in which a person is raising request, offer or invitation. So request is like it is again asking in the form of a question. So would you carry this? Could you tell me your contact number? Okay, so that is a request form. And then if we talk about offer, offer can be in two ways. Like either you can ask a question or you can suggest that person that yes, I'm going to help you. So can I help you? So this is the person is requesting that yes, I can offer you help. Okay. Shall I call you on your mobile? So you are offering that yes, can you do that thing? Okay. And then I can do that for you if you like. So again, that's an offer, not in a question form. So you are giving some statement that if you like, then I can help. I will give you a lift to the station. Again, an offer. So these are requests. Right? When you are asking someone for something, like you are asking for someone to take their luggage, or you are asking them for their contact number, anything that is request. So you use would or could. Okay. And uh, offer is this, and invitations is again something that would you like another drink, would you like tea, would you like coffee? So these are all invitations. Okay. And we must meet again soon. So again, you are inviting that person. Okay. So that is like must here is used that must again shows certainty. As I said that it is about those things also, like you are making an invitation but with a certain thing that we must with meet soon. So must should, that means certain, definitely होना ही होना है, तो हमें आगे मिलना ही चाहिए. Okay, that is what it means. Then next is suggestions and obligations. Whenever you give suggestions, where you use like you should send an email, we could meet at the weekend, Danish will help you if you ask him. Okay, so these are the ones that will, and again depending on, now this is on future tense, like that is why we have used will. Okay, we could meet at the weekend, you should send an email. Okay. Now again, suggestion also that it depends on intensity. Like if he says you should send an email, that means compulsory आपको भेजनी है. We could meet at the weekend, again possibility factor बीच में आ रहा है, उसमें करना है कि आपको करना ही करना है, मेल भेजनी है. But when you say you could meet, that means your choice, you could or you cannot meet, so not forcing. So this is, see, understand that should, must, these are some forcing things. So if you say you should send an email, that means you are forcing that person, you are suggesting but you are saying that you have to send. Otherwise something might happen. You could meet means that you are suggesting, you are saying ki, okay, your choice, I'm just giving a suggestion. And Danish will help you if you ask for it, that is about future tense. Okay. Obligations, whenever you are bound to do something, whenever you have some prohibition, आपको कुछ करना है, rule follow करना है, that is again we use modal verbs. You must stop at a red light. Okay. Everyone needs to. Okay. Needs to. Now these are obligations are extreme cases. Like as I said that should is an extreme case that you are forcing. Okay. Now if you are obliged to something, then again you must, you need to, you must not. If you talk in the negative sentence type, like you must not make any noise in the library. So obligations always will use must, need to, should, like this. So this was another use of modal verbs. So I am, you must have got by now that what are these different kinds. Okay. Now sometimes modal verbs are also used using the word have. And where are they used? To refer back from the present. So it's nearly 8 o'clock. They will have arrived by now. So they are talking about something back. The present is 8 o'clock. They are saying that okay, they must have arrived by now. So will have. Okay, so this is modal verb. Will is a modal verb. To refer back from a point in time with the past. We were very worried. We thought someone might have taken the car. So back from the point in the past, मतलब past की जब बातें करते हैं, so we use the word have. To refer back from a point in time in the future. Now when you talk about future and think of the past, like for example, we won't eat until they arrive, so they have not yet arrived. They might not have had lunch. So you're talking about the future and thinking from the past of that future. Means like वो आने वाले हैं, पर उनके आने से पहले you must have thought of that they have not had lunch. Okay, so there we use again have. So, to refer to past time. So whenever you talk about past, we use have. Like you should have helped her. when she asked. So these are different uses of models. Like you understand that what is modal verb through this, and also some test cases where these are used and where should be used, must be used. What is the difference between uh, may, might, okay, and could, like where why should we use can, could, may, कहाँ पे कौन सा यूज होगा, कहाँ पे पास्ट टेंस होगा, कहाँ पे इंटेंसिटी के अकॉर्डिंग यूज होगा. ओके, अगर आपको फोर्सफुली कराना है सो यू विल यूज शुड, मस्ट, यू मस्ट डू दिस, यू शुड डू दिस. अगर आपको चॉइस देनी है यू विल से यू कुड डू दिस. ओके, एंड अगर आपको रिक्वेस्ट करनी है तो यू कैन रिक्वेस्ट बाय कैन ऑल्सो, बट मोर फॉर्मल वे इज may. So may I come in? So like this, these are the different uses of modal verbs. So I hope this video was useful, and through this video you must have learned what modal verbs are, where are they different, used in different cases, and you should be able to answer the questions asked from this topic in the coming examination. So thank you guys for watching this video.